well. I mean, there's a mirage of Pokemon in here that we're going to see, but also on Liam Halliburton's side too with the Ends Zoroark EX deck, bringing that to our table. Oh my gosh, look at this. Both these players know instantly. Liam is playing Ends Zoroark, and KAZUKI is playing a Joltik box deck. I mean, that's wild.
Well,
if you can even call it that.
But what's in the box? A pile of money. It's a pretty great box to have, I guess. But yeah, this is what you can do with this deck is you have plenty of energies because you're using Golden Go. If you have a matchup where you can't take advantage of these lower hit point Pokemon with Iron Hands, taking 2 prize cards here, 2 prize cards there, then you just bring out the Golden Go. You find all those energies and you get that one big knockout that you never were able to reach for in the other variant of Joltik box.
Has KAZUKI KASAHARA cracked the code here, Kyle? Are we going to see this happen? I am so excited to see this matchup here, of course. KAZUKI working through this first turn here. We see that Joltik, the cute, oh my gosh, the alt art in the active
position. Can I move? I want those energies so bad.
For real, I know. Yeah, those are gorgeous here. And look at this, the A-Spec as well in that precious trolley. That's what you want to see. You get all of those Pokemon set up nice and early for KAZUKI, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, great to see. This is another inclusion that you typically would not see from a Golden Go deck. Is they always have to play that Energy Search Pro, looking for all the different rainbow energies. This time around, you just flood the board. You have everything you want. You can accelerate energies onto your Iron Hands.
Look at this,
you can search out your Golden Goes.
Oh my gosh.
Giddy up.
Giddy up indeed. That Genesect EX hailing from our Black Bolt card set here. And it is coming out with just a reigning supreme metallic signal, able to search out those 2 evolution metal Pokemon here. And that is perfect when you're playing a Golden Go deck. I mean, the things that this card has unlocked in the stability that it provides, the the recovery that you have. This is the first turn that we see from KAZUKI, and thanks to that jolting charge off that Joltik, look at all of the energy that's already lined up on this Iron Hands EX that can knock out these single prize Pokemon for double the prize cards here. Liam Halliburton is looking down at this field like, what is going on? I'm just going to become an Ends Zoroark EX.
Yeah, I mean, this is all you have at this point. Has Iono, obviously can't play that on the opening turn, so now you see what you're working with for the remainder of the game, which might not be that long.
Yeah,
We're looking at a situation where Golden Goes could be flying onto the board, and the pressure of knockouts, it's not that far away.
I know, this is scary to see here. I mean, we at least have that Ends Zoroark coming in. Liam has other cards to play with as well here for this turn, but yeah, it just seems to be, all right, let's kind of map out these turns. We're going to start with some trade. Of course, one of the most powerful abilities in the TCG, allowing you to discard a card and draw 2 additional cards, and that is fantastic. But, I mean, is it fantastic at this point, Kyle?
Yeah.
What's in the hand?
You have to make some decisions here. Do you risk not playing down other Pokemon here, thinking that this is a spot where your hit points on the Zoroark are protecting you? That you already see 5 energies in play. The potential of your opponent to go for a Golden Go knockout, it's pretty hard to get all of those energies for 300 damage KO. So you could slow down and not use Buddy Buddy Poffin, but you have to set up at some point. But then you walk into the boss's orders.
Exactly. I mean, you can see those gears churning in Liam Halliburton's head. You know, being faced up against this Ann on the stream match too. I mean, that is a tough one. You're eyeing down a very difficult board already. So this secret box, A-Spec card, is going to help out a lot here for Liam. You're allowed to go into your deck and search out what you need. A tool card, a supporter card, a stadium, and an item card, of course. And you take them all out and kind of gear up for these turns. Of course, you do have to discard 3 cards as well, which sometimes plays in your favor. You get rid of cards that you don't need or cards that you can recover later. Get them out of the hand, out of the deck, so you can slim down your deck even more to play into some of these pivotal resources for the future turns.
Well, I mean, you mentioned those resources and slimming down. This is where the secret will potentially come out here for Liam, is he does play that line of Toadscroll, which is such an important card in this matchup when you're playing against Golden Go. The hit points that you have of the Zoroark are so good when you play against Iron Hands. But when you play against them both, Does it really work?
We're going to find out.
You can target down the Toad School and take 2 prize cards at any point. So you have to play both of them down at the same time. It's a lot to think about for Liam. He is holding one of those Pokemon in the hand, and he is going to prioritize a full basic setup here.
I mean, as needed at this point for Liam to try to establish things. Do you want to walk us through the Zoroark EX? I mean, we've seen this card around because it is so powerful, but the deck functions so uniquely in comparison to every other deck that we see in our format right now. How's it work for us, Kyle?
Yeah, well, this is the problem we've run into with Zoroark, is it gives you more questions than answers.
True.
You have Trade, which is an amazing ability, but is this Pokemon going to be a support Pokemon, or is it an attacker? You have Night Joker, which is great, and you have these resources like Ends PP Up to help you get the energies accelerated at the right time. But your options as far as attacking are not great. You have Reshiram, you have Ends Darmanitan. That's basically it from this point. You can't really target any other attacks. And if those attacks don't work for you, you're in trouble. If you're playing against a deck with Shaman, Darmanitan's not doing very much for you. And if no one puts damage on you, if it's one-hit knockouts, Reshiram is only going to give you that 170 to work with the Virtuous Flame.
It can get really awkward very quickly here. So, I mean, we see Liam adding that line of the Toadstool in to try to maybe slow things down and change the pace of games a little bit there. But yeah, we're going to see how this pans out here for Liam against a unique deck on the other side as well. But that Toadstool is going to be so powerful there with that slime mold colony. And that's why we see 2 Toadstools come out.
Yep, and that's the head-scratching moment for KAZUKI is, oh boy. Well, I expected to lose this. That's fine. You can copy the Darumaka, take a knockout with a good old flare, as silly as it is for a Joltik. But now what? I would love to remove the Toadstool from play, but maybe this is a spot where you have to shift gears. Target down Darumaka if you have the resources, and just limit your opponent's potential attacks.
Yeah, I mean, it is nice. We saw the Iron Hands EX charged up fully there for KAZUKI right away. I mean, it just came out swinging there, which is what that Joltik does. But now we're going to see some of the other options coming into play. We see the coin bonus start to happen here. That first Golden Go drawing into a card. We have another Golden Go coming out, evolving, drawing another card for KAZUKI as well. So you see this engine and these cards build up into the hand. One of the reasons this deck is so good, but like you said, Kyle, the race of the recovery is also going to become quite a sticky issue for KAZUKI. So I'm excited to see how he navigates in this specific matchup against that Toadstool that now is double on the board.
Yeah, this is a spot that's a bit interesting as you see the energies accelerated, energies to the discard pile, but maybe it's double-edged sword where you're trying to take that knockout on a Darumaka because you don't want to target double Toadstool in this instance. You see the boss's orders, you get excited that 2 prize cards are coming, but you still need to have an answer. If you can't handle the Toadstool, you need to have basic energy in your deck to just coin bonus into these resources. So if we saw the superior energy retrieval for maybe 2 energies, 3 energies, that wouldn't really surprise me at this point. I think there's only 1 energy in the discard pile, though.
Have to try your best here to lock down these resources and keep track of them as well, because they're going to be so important in the later game of this super unique matchup. The Darumaka is coming up into the active position thanks to that boss's orders from KAZUKI's side of the field.
Ooh.
And
Lavencia.
Lavencia coming out onto the field. Don't see this one too often unless we're seeing these lightning decks here, but that's going to switch up our stadium. And Liam is going to lose a Darumaka in this turn as well. That's a prize card down, another one for KAZUKI. And Liam's promoting this Zoroark.
Yeah, this is the attacker you need to lean into. You need to set up that Toadstool to slow down the energies, but at this point, drawing into some help, some way to limit resources would be nice. The problem is, Goldengo lives for that. They will just coin bonus and find resources, and over again, the hand will mount into this answer that you are not expecting if you're playing against just Goldengo or just Iron Hands.
Exactly. If there was just one of these threats, you could start to navigate it, but you're having to face down both at the same time. That is so tricky here for Liam, but this is his time to shine. he could somehow map out a way to win this. And if I'm relying on anyone to do that, it is going to be Liam Halliburton. He's bumping that stadium in the Lavencia here straight into an Iono after that as well. And the Ends Castle, it's another incredible stadium card that fits perfectly, of course, into this deck. Plays right into this partner Pokemon strategy, allowing your Ends Pokemon to have no retreat cost. That's a big advantage there.
This draw is so big, you need to find some help here with the trade. Basically, Reshiram at this point is the only thing that even gives you an attacker. Oh, you found the Toedscruel, so you're slowing down the Golden Go portion of the deck, but you are still getting smacked by Iron Hands. If there's boss's orders on the other side, you're in for a lot of trouble there, and Iono did not work out. KAZUKI is in paradise right now.
My goodness. And can only go further as well.
Does he have like 2 or 3 boss in hand? Like, what is happening?
Way. Oh no, we've only seen one, so there's still a heavy line of them there. None are in the prize cards for KAZUKI, so that very well could be what you're seeing in the hand. Let's take a look.
1, 2, and a penny. Yeah,
oh,
I mean, this is just gruesome.
That's brutal here that we're seeing KAZUKI straight off the Iono, finding tons of incredible cards just like this boss's orders, targeting that Toedscruel right away with the Slime Mold Colony ability, locking that discard pile from being recovering cards there. But now it is out for the count. The time and the resources spent for Liam to establish that Toedscruel are knocked off the field here. Yeah. As KAZUKI churns through these prize cards, he's only got 2 prize cards left, and Liam still has 5 left to take.
KAZUKI is one of the only players we've seen really giving this deck a chance. He has a 10th place finish at one of the recent Japanese championship tournaments that he was in, and he's got all of the answers built into this deck. Think of a world where you don't have a hand disruption and Penny picks up the Iron Hands, giving you 4 energies. That's 200 damage just for free, handed to you. If you have 2 other energies in hand, you are taking a knockout, cleaning this game up. There's so much to consider here as Liam. He's going to do his best, though. He has Night Stretcher. That's why you play the 2-1 line. You bring this Pokemon back. Please show us the hand disruption, and it is Iono there sitting.
Oh, yeah, we're going to need it here for Liam, trying to slow things down as KAZUKI has just been going through these turns. I mean, it's really cool to think about that, Kyle. You just recover your energy and take some huge knockouts toward the end of the game, and you're unstoppable here. Liam's trying to hold on, of course, looking through the hands first before the Iono. Definitely keep track of your cards. They're going to the bottom, and then you're seeing what your chances are to draw into more of those resources once again. But Liam here going to draw 5 of these cards. Of course, KAZUKI only going to get 2, so that's the limiting that we need to try your best.
Come on. At this point, just still not finding the resources. He drew with multiple trades. It had the Pheasantipity, and he's passing over the turn. The top 5 did not work for him. We know KAZUKI has plenty of great cards at the bottom of his deck now that could have won the game. Can he shuffle up and find the answer? He's already doing that here with the Genesect. A perfect way to use this ability.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Who cares about evolutions? Shuffle your deck and draw.
Yeah, we've already got all the evolutions out here. They're on the field, and they're ready to start coin bonusing thanks to that Genesect support. We see the shuffle here.
Waste. We see the Toedscruel there. Looking for a little more help. Oh, no.
Oh, was that
just yet?
Lavencia?
Lavencia in combination with a penny would be enough to do it. Boss's Orders would be a great card to take the knockout. He's not finding it.
No,
is that like triple Arvin?
Wow, triple Arvin off of this Pokegear.
I guess it's like double and a scouting. It's still not great.
No, yeah. And you just see KAZUKI shaking the head here after that whiff. I guess we kind of jinxed it a little bit there, Kyle.
I mean, that's the only way we stay in this game, boo. All right, I got to throw the jinx around every once in a while. You want to see more turns?
It just makes it a little more spicy, you know? It just makes it a little more spicy. Do you think this is going to be one of those turns if KAZUKI's not able to set up this play where it could start to change the tide here in Liam's favor, Kyle? What do you think?
I mean, this is the window that Liam needs. He needs to buy turns, and you do it in just this fashion. It's up to KAZUKI now to figure out what the best plan is. He's just thinning his deck out of resources, and he might honestly pass the turnover. Dealing this damage into a Zoroark is pretty useless. You're just setting up for a Reshiram to attack in even harder. In combination with Iono, you might not see the energies again for Golden Go. It might just be pass.
I think that is what, and it's crazy to see that because we see 3 Golden Go on the bench, all coin bonus into all of these cards, but it's just a pass back over to Liam that's giving Liam this opportunity to start to recover here a little bit. We saw the counter catcher being drawn here off of this trade.
Yep, and that's what you have to think about on Liam's side is you're attacking for 2-hit knockouts at this point because you do not have Darumaka set up. If you want to lean into that, it's a little late for it, but maybe there's a world where you could get that Pokemon established. If not, though, it's Reshiram, all or nothing on this last bench space.
Right.
This is the problem we see with this deck so often is it is great at setting up, but terrible at attacking.
Yeah, it's terrible at attacking because it takes so much to get there, unfortunately, and Liam that's the board that we're looking at. It's just 3 and Zoroark here. We do have a Toad Scroll that's now getting an energy attached to it on Liam's side. We're going to see the boss's orders there for that Genesect.
Yep. Just I need you to take a break. Hopefully the energies are depleted at this point, and somehow, some way, this hand has 0 basic energy in it.
Wow. That's pretty wild here. That Genesect EX, of course, like we were talking about, a new addition into the format thanks to Black Bolt there, but 2 retreat costs. It's heavy, it's hefty. It carries so much weight in that ability to search out your evolution Pokemon and shuffle up your deck as well, but then, you know, it can get stuck there in the active position.
I talked about earlier in the game, there's this spot where maybe if you have 2 or 3 energy, you use that superior early so you have these basic energies to draw into. There was 1 energy in there, and now I'm even considering, would you have just gone for 1 at that point? You don't need to see 4 superior energy retrieval. Just burn those resources and have another card that could help out in this instance. Just things that you need to think about in this matchup as the resources don't need to be used as strongly because Iron Hands accelerates the clock for you, steals those 4 prizes early.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, back again. Air Balloon has returned. Another one of these cards that is so essential in so many decks now, and it is back on the scene and taking names here, allowing for that retreat. It's 2 retreat costs less, and that's the exact retreat cost of that Genesect EX. So with a cute little balloon, it flies away back into this Iron Hands EX. Ready, it's fully healthy, all ready to start swinging once again.
Okay, Reshiram was found off the top deck. Boss's Orders is found here too. So if you want to attack into some other Pokemon here, maybe start to work on a Pokemon like this Golden Go that's hanging out over on the side. It has no energy just yet, no way to move around. You could soften it up and maybe clear it up over the coming turns.
Oh, we see how essential those Iono are. The Pal Pad shuffling 2 Iono from the discard pile back into the deck. That is the way that we're sticking KAZUKI in these difficult positions for Liam Halliburton to do. And yeah, prioritizing that. We got the Reshiram out.
Energy's found. There's still plenty of draws that could happen here. Another energy, so now the Penny is a live way to clean up the game. You could pick up Iron Hands and get there with the 6 energies. Do we see it? It is in the hand. He can pick it up. Look at the combos here. You find the energies, and he's got all of them. That is a crazy knockout.
Oh, KAZUKI, KASAHARA. To see it when it starts. Oh my gosh,
He did it again.
What's going on here?
Just opening turn, Zorua energy go. This is unreal to think about. You make it all the way to 3-0 at the World Championships. You're 20 minutes into a pretty devastating game 1, and you start game 2 the exact same way. I'd put my hand on my head if I was seeing that.
Oh my goodness.
And look at the prizes!
Wow, what is going on? Nothing here is in these players' favor. I mean, what do you want to even look at first here, Kyle? This is wild.
I don't want to look. I'm turning my head.
Look away.
The Reshiram is prized. A piece of the Darumaka line. You can't even go for the double Darumaka setup if you want to avoid the Iron Hands here. If KAZUKI has the answers and just sets up Joltik Iron Hands once more, you are going to be run over.
This is so scary to see, but KAZUKI is on his way here as we're seeing some cards hit the hand. We'll have to see what is in his hand already. to get things going. The Pokegear searching out one of these boss's orders, thinning it out of the deck before we could potentially go back in. Are we going to see this explosive setup once again here?
Oh, I mean, he is fishing, and this is what you have to do. Arven is a great card for a reason. It finds you the trolley. It finds you all the answers. If you get that, you have what you need. And
that wasn't even a order. Whipped 2 Pokegear here. Does have the Brock scouting. That's going to help out a little bit, but yeah, I mean, 2 supporters whiffed off the Pokegear. Well, I guess we got 1 in the boss's orders, but yeah, just 2 basic Pokemon or 1 evolution Pokemon as a choice from the Brock scouting from KAZUKI.
Yeah, this is why you really want to go the Arven instead. You're limiting your resources. If that second card there is the Iron Hands, then you still can go for the Joltik and charge this Pokemon up, but you do not have Gimme Ghouls to go along with this. Just a singular Pokemon to draw out would be tricky. It's worth it, though. You saw Zorua energy go.
Look at that.
So giddy up.
Here we go, the Joltik there, the Iron Hands in hand being placed down. We're seeing it once again with that jolting charge here. The little buddy helping out so much. We see 4 of these energy come out onto this Iron Hands EX. It is charged up. Turn 1 going second here for KAZUKI. And Liam, once again with a terrible starting turn with this Zorua. Was able to recover slightly in that last game, and we'll see where he's able to go with this hand here.
Yeah.
Off with the Hilda, a new card for us as well.
Yep, this is not the evolution Iono try to find the lines. This is, I have a Hilda. I can set up an energy, and you have this Zoroark now, but was there anything to go along with this? Is this a missed attack if we don't see cards off of trade?
We cannot see a missed attack. I mean, we don't have that time and that energy to spare for Liam.
It's just 1 Darumaka from this point. He got a quick look at his deck. He does have to play fast. Does he have that information right now? It's not pretty.
I would think. I mean, I would think so. If he's eyeing it down, I mean, they're pretty easy to see. They're bright red in your deck, but who knows? We're gonna see it from Liam here.
He's got Darmanitan in hand, so clearly that's a Pokemon you'd want to see. Buddy Poffin, the card itself would be nice. Trade for 2.
Trade for 2. We're going to see what he's going to choose to discard here off of this trade. Discard 1, draw 2. Fantastic, but you're only working with 2 resources, and if you need a lot more than that, it puts you in a sticky situation. What are the 2 here? Oh, is that it? Darumaka comes up.
I mean, if you're not going to find Buddy, you might as well just find the 2 cards you find. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Does not want to play it just yet. Wants to combo this with the Iono so that maybe there's a chance that the boss is not there. He knows the boss is there, though, because the Pokegear saw his turn. Big brain.
It is big brain here from Liam, choosing when and when not to play these cards, because as you saw and as we've spoken about, if they're targeted down from this 4 bosses orders deck KAZUKI is running, that is difficult here. So again, evaluating those Ionos, disrupting things for KAZUKI and trying to slow things down here. But KAZUKI is no stranger to this deck or the strategy around it. He played the same exact deck, I'm not sure the same list, but placed 10th with it in our in the Japan Championship as well. So he's familiar with what's going on here. He already took a game 1, and I'm sure he's feeling confident going into this game 2, having such a solid setup here. There is, I feel like, a little less with the Golden Go that we've seen so far. We just have that single Gimme Ghoul here, but still, Liam's also struggling equally on the other side.
Yeah, I don't really know how you move past this point. Doesn't want to play Iono because the hand is so bad on the other side. There's no Golden Go to continue to draw through and find resources. But you're not attacking. You're
facing down a boss's orders. Like, what do you do? What do you do?
It's just a stalemate. You can't play down anything that isn't Zorua, potentially, because you want to save the Darumaka. This is not fun.
I guess we could thin a little bit here. Secret box coming out. Has to choose 3 cards here to discard to it. But yeah, I mean, this is just awkward. You hate to be in this position as a Pokemon player. You know, you want to be handling your deck well and navigating the field with presence here. And Liam just, it's unfortunate that it's like you said, Kyle, it's just a little bit of a stalemate, unfortunately. But We're going to try to go with some thinning here, Toadstool, and that Darmanitan hitting the discard pile here. Pretty much one of each card that you get after that. But what are the lines? Like, what is his best strategy here?
It would be to not prize your Reshiram and boss's orders attack into the Iron
Well, let me tell you about that, Kyle.
You don't say.
We got a lot of crucial prize cards there for Liam. So unfortunate for it to happen in the second game, already being down a game, but he is still going through. And I mean, you can tell from the way Liam is playing that he is just trying in his head to mentally map out, how do I do this? How do I go against this already? Because KAZUKI is going to start picking up the pace here in these next couple of turns. As soon as he gets into a couple of cards that can help a dead hand, he's going to be off to the races. So energy switch here going down, as well as that Artisan and Cyrano coming into the hand from that secret box.
Yep, you're finding all of the Pokemon that aren't in the prize cards at this point. All of these evolutions, the Blood Moon Ursaluna, which is your late game answer to so many situations. Bombardier as well in the mix there too. Is this a spot where you just have to start looking for different attackers? Like how else do you move past this point? You only have Darumaka at this point to attack.
That is very true. You have to find some way to actually take your prize cards and win this game. I mean, it's so weird to see the situation Liam is in, but at least we're going to have some... Oh, that is another alternative attacker there with that Blood Moon Ursaluna EX coming down with that reversal energy, but that is going to be for later on here. It's a full bench now to Zorua. We have that Darumaka out, the single little Darumaka making a name for himself, and that Toadstool as well.
Yeah, you're just trying to find an answer. The energy here maybe leads to some situations with the energy switch and PP up, just some cards moving around and maybe finding enough energies for the Blood Moon Ursaluna to take this Pokemon out in one hit.
I mean, but look at this. You know, I was talking about the Golden Go being established slightly slower. That was because we saw this Precious Trolley way earlier for KAZUKI in the last game, but now it's out. And this is what I mean with just starting to speed things up every turn that goes by. Precious Trolley allowing KAZUKI to bring out this Genesect, bring out another Gimme Ghoul, get these evolution Pokemon thanks to that ability in the metallic signal to start to set this up. We're going to see coin bonus to reestablish the hand, get some pivotal resources there for KAZUKI right now. Bravery Charm.
And look at this. Also limited the amount of cards that were seen off the Precious Trolley. I believe that is for the bench space for the Pheasantipity too. So if you want to have that Pokemon online, he can incorporate that. Chooses not to play it down this time. Instead values the higher hit points out there in the Golden Go and the Iron Hands.
Yeah, the Iron Hands too, with that charm on it now. Little beefy buddy up there in the active position. That Darumaka, it was too young. He went too soon, but I mean, we saw that happening there. That is an attacker option for Liam, and now it is gone there, at least for now, in the discard pile. We're going to see the energy switch, though, on this Blood Moon Ursaluna. This is a Pokemon that you see later game. It's season skill as, you know, your opponent goes through those prize cards as a late game attacker. It's such a high energy cost in that Blood Moon for 240 damage. But if you're having to desperately search for an attacker, that's why we're seeing this charge up now of this reversal energy and this dark energy here to start to get into the game.
It's still your best answer at this point. You have to attack in this Pokemon, do what you can. The reversal energy is not really doing what you need it to do, but you're going to get the damage onto this Pokemon. You can't work through the Bravery Charm, it looks like. So once this damage is stuck, if you have the Toadstool online, then there's a situation where the Golden Go doesn't have the immediate answer. We know if Penny is found and this attack happens, this could be game over.
I know. Oh, it'd be so tragic. The Iono is what we're leaving it up to here now, though. Liam's going to throw away this Buddy Poffin, draw into 2 additional cards. The boss's orders and a counter catcher, I think, is what we saw off that.
Where's the green guy?
Where's our buddy? Or a way to get the buddy.
Still haven't seen that just yet. I believe there's still one more trade left.
One more trade. Could we see it here for Liam? Has to pick a card to discard. 2 cards coming out of this deck. Let's see what it is. Another Zoroark and a Dark Energy as well. That's going to come down onto the field here, onto that Blood Moon Ursaluna.
Finds the energy there and slaps that down. It could look like that was the card he was looking for, but he did have the other energy in hand. But you always do that for your opponent to make them
Throw 'em
think,
off.
oh, you just found the energy. Maybe they don't have an energy for the next turn. Just little small things you can incorporate into your game plan, even though you're way behind here. The hand is not great for KAZUKI just yet.
240 damage.
All into it.
Iron Hands EX still maintaining there on the
This is
field.
orders. Not bad.
Killed the Miraidon.
Goofy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like wild. This deck is so cool. I love it. Well, we're seeing KAZUKI here applying air balloon to the field, looking at the hand, deciding which way to play this first. Of course, can go in on this Genesect and get some cards out.
There's certainly a way you want to play this. If you have the boss's orders and you can take the 2 prize cards, feels okay for now, but you run into that situation where this Pokemon's removed, Toad Scroll comes down, Golden Go does not have the resources to clean up Pokemon as in one-hit KOs, and you are in a lot of trouble. Instead, burn resources and try to give yourself the best chance possible to find the penny. If you find the penny and knock out this Blood Moon Ursaluna, you have plenty of time to figure out how to get the last 2 prizes.
Yes, and we could see it again. What we saw in the last game, just drawing slowly with just these couple of coin bonus. It's going to be the boss's orders, though, as that supporter card. That means the Toad School is going to go down, but this heavily damaged Iron Hands EX with all this energy is not going to be able to be recycled here for KAZUKI. Is this an opportunity here now for Liam, Kyle?
I didn't get to see KAZUKI's hand just yet if he was able to hold on to a superior energy retrieval, but it's that spot. You see 2 energies that are stuck in the discard pile, 4 more energies that could go down as well. If there is the End's Reshiram, we know it's not there, but Blood Moon Ursaluna could still work its way in to take the knockout. Even a Night Stretcher for Darumaka would get the job done just to deal 50 at this point. Any attack into this Pokemon in combination with Toad Scroll and Iono is devastating. Can he find that?
I know. We're going to see here. We're looking for the green guy still once again.
He had the superior. He could have found the additional energies. He did not do that. Is that going to bite him? He finds another superior here.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? Off the Iono? Wow.
But if the Toad Scroll happens, that
Right.
all these cards are just terrible, and this is where you need to find some help. We are not seeing it just yet.
Yeah, we are not. That's 2 trades down, 1 more. That's just the monkey and the dark energy.
We didn't see a piece of it. Nothing. I don't even know if we have Night Stretcher.
I don't think so. I don't think I saw it in the hands here for Liam, which is so unfortunate here. Liam just looking through the discard pile like, where are my resources at, homie?
The Toad Scroll was discarded earlier on. Oh, he does have the Night Stretcher. He actually has both Night Stretchers. Okay, so that's the piece. He found it all.
Ooh.
He has the answer here to slow down the special energy retrievals. The energies are not going to be coming back at this point. Darumaka is the perfect answer. It's going to take a knockout here for a simple 50 of all. That is exactly what you wanted.
Who needs the Darmanitan anyway, you know?
So many item cards in that hand, and thankfully found the exact ones he needed to get there. Yeah. Oh, boy.
I love it. I mean, I am so happy to see that here for Liam because we want to see the fight back, and that is what's going on our screens as we speak here, Kyle. Liam is making it happen. He's fighting that Darumaka there, copying that attack. Night Joker able to apply that pressure here, wipe out this Iron Hands EX, and Liam saying, the joke's on you there, KAZUKI. I set it up and I made it happen. That's 2 prize cards. All your energy wiped out here. Toad Scroll is on the field, locking down that discard pile, and Liam Halliburton has found a way to put all of these obstacles in the way of KAZUKI now in that turn. That was fantastic for him.
Yeah, and for Liam now, 3 prize cards remaining. He's got multiple counter catchers that he could incorporate, at least one in the following turn, and if prize cards were to fall, maybe work that final one into the mix. There is no threat right now. This hand is useless. 1 metal energy, you have 50 damage as your maximum attack at this point. You just need to see more cards as KAZUKI, and sure enough, that's what you do. You have coin bonus, and it's just not helping.
I know, yeah. Usually drawing cards is so fantastic, but when it's the awkward cards that you don't want to see, that's pretty bad for you. But Nestball is going to be able to get Pheasantipity. That's going to be some extra support here for KAZUKI to work with in that flip the script to draw into some cards. But now is he just kind of on the back foot? We've been working around this 2 prize cards left to take for KAZUKI for a hot minute now, as Liam has been fighting back and, you know, going down to 3. Flip the script was used here. Did you see anything from it as this Golden Go is promoted, Kyle?
There's 1 energy to work with. This is merely for coin bonus for 2 cards, and he's seen superior energy retrievals. These could have been energies. Yes, they're not enough energies to get the job done, but maybe you would build up an answer to have boss's orders and 2 or 3 energies. Take the knockout on that Toad Scroll.
Right.
You're not going to have it. It's just not there. And there's no Iron Hands answer. You can't build up that Pokemon at this point. He's going to take a look at his maximum energy count. He has 3 energies to work with, 1 more. There's 4 energy total. That does not culminate into an EX knockout.
Yeah, that is just scary, having been worked into the position here now for KAZUKI, and to think that it could have gone so differently if we just had the penny, scooped things up there, got the energy in hand, had some attackers to buy us some time and go through this. But yeah, everything kind of changed in this game since that happened, and KAZUKI is still battling through it.
You just have to play cards suboptimally in this matchup. If you want answers to take knockouts at some point, you need basic energies. And he had a spot there, got excited, and passed through it. Still is looking for an answer. When your best answer is find the last remaining basic energies and boss's orders for a single prize when you have 2 remaining, you're not feeling very confident. And this is the best answer from Liam. The second we saw that Pheasantipity, you knew it was going straight to the discard pile. Counter catcher, Iono.
Yeah, this is exactly what Liam needs to do. That's 2 prize card liability there on KAZUKI's side, and Liam knows that here. So we're going to continue to build up this hand here. Liam is just trading through. That is awesome to see.
Yep, don't need counter catchers from this point. You are going to be winning. And it's not a spot that Liam often found himself in this match, but here we are. Blood Moon Ursaluna has the resources, has the attack. Seasoned skill is getting him there as the Pheasantipity will fall, and maybe you can set up a final attacker with that Darmanitan, or you can just wait a turn with the Blood Moon.
Yeah.
What's going to happen? Name an attack. I don't see it.
Exactly. Yep, we saw the ends PP up there to charge up some of these energy onto the field for Liam. 1 prize card left. Now that Pheasantipity is gone, wiped off the field. KAZUKI is frantically looking through Liam's discard pile here to map out this scenario, but has to take those 2 prize cards, and just being limited on that energy and still having to get the energy as well. I mean, what do you do here as KAZUKI? We're going to see the boss's orders, bring up this Toad Scroll, try to battle
by the time.
Yeah. I mean, I guess what else do you do at this point?
Yeah, you need this Pokemon removed from play. You can draw some more cards and use all of your energies to get it knocked out, and then maybe find the answers with all of those superior energy retrievals. Drawing, Night Stretchers, Pheasantipities, whatever it takes to refill a hand. But from Liam now, find your attacker. You have the Darmanitan, and you have plenty of trades. Maybe you get a big attack here soon.
Yeah, Darmanitan coming out here for Liam after we saw that Super Rod as well. Oh, that's it, Kyle. We're donezo.
Scooping it up.
Yeah, we're scooping it up, and there's only 8 minutes left. I don't know, no, for sure. But hey, it leads to an exciting round 3 here between these players. We saw a smile there on Liam's face setting up. I would assume that means some good things for this hand after the first few games where you energy attach pass. So we see the secret box coming out turn 1 here for Halliburton. Look at the
Stop!
What's going on?
He's never going to attack with Darmanitan, whether it be prizes all the Darumaka or they get knocked out. He finally sees a way to set up all these Pokemon turn 1, not have to worry about Iron Hands and the Darmanitans and the prize
what
cards.
is happening here? that single Darmanitan there, stuck in the prize card, stuck in the Pokeball of the prize cards for Liam. So we're just going to see a bunch of Zorua come out, same as before, but a little bit more setup here. That means that's going to be more stability with more trades happening for Liam, so that's great to see. But the Joltik start already for KAZUKI. He just has to put a couple of pieces here, and he's going second as well, which means the supporter opportunity is unlocked too.
Well, this is not the one you want. Arvin into the trolley would lead to all the Gimme Ghoul established. Instead, you can go with this route. You don't need to include anything like the Miraidon. You have just Gimme Ghoul and Iron Hands. It would be enough. You attach, you get the energies on the Iron Hands, and try to make this work. He might have access to it already. Oh, he's got Pikachu. He's got Pikachu.
What?
Boo!
What?
He is mixing it up.
How did we miss that?
We're going for the Topaz Bolt.
I didn't even see that here. The Pikachu EX dropping down on the field. I mean, this is, I guess, a lightning deck at heart here.
You have the energies. If you play 4 onto it, you just attach metal energy to it twice, and you can discard 3 energies 2 times in a row. Knock out 2 Zoroark. I guess it works for this situation.
I guess so. That Pikachu EX, we haven't been seeing it too often here, but when it came on the scene, it was pretty cool with its Resolute Heart ability, keeping it alive. If you hit into it cleanly and it doesn't knock out, it survives by 10 HP. So it's pretty cool here, but Liam Halliburton throwing out his own supporter on this side too, getting all of those EX Pokemon out. This time it's going to be those 3N Zoroark.
Ooh, I don't know. Like, maybe this is a great plan if you have 20 minutes on the clock. You have 4 minutes to win this game. How do you get it perfectly? Unless you have to find exactly all the metal energy back to back to back.
Right.
And you don't have the resources to really find anything else.
That's scary.
But Liam's going to play into it because he wants to win too. He's going to play down the evolutions. I think the better answer for him would just be to pass the turn with some Zoruas, and we'll see.
We're living on the edge, I guess, here. More so, we're seeing these trades start to happen for Liam.
At least
going in
avoid evolving the active.
Counter catcher.
The prize cards are so tricky here.
As PP up, I mean, yeah, it's a tough spot here, I guess, for Liam. It's awkward. It's very, very awkward.
Well, if you want to win the game, it involves using Artisan, finding the Darumaka, and evolving, attacking, removing this Joltik, and getting into an absolute war. And I think you just need to do that at this point.
You gotta fight dirty.
3 minutes.
Gotta fight dirty. Yeah, 3 minutes on the clock here now. The Darumaka joining us thanks to that Artisan from Liam Halliburton here. You know, we already saw those Zoroark EX coming out, helping with the draw support. Here's the third coming down. Already had that energy attached there, as we saw, trading one of the boss's orders away for some additional cards, and already has the energy in hand to charge up that Night Joker here for Liam too. So Toad School also being established. I mean, it's the same thing that we've seen before from Liam, but it's just a little bit different now that Pikachu EX is on the other side. Joltik going down as predicted and has done in every single game here. That's the first prize card, but now Pikachu EX is promoted into the active position. What do we see?
Hey,
the precious trolley.
You're a pink card. That's exactly what you need. It's the Genesect. It leads into finding some more resources. Coin bonus, Pheasantipity. You want to find answers, metal energies. This is how you do it. He has to play quickly here.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, absolutely. Just under 2 minutes here, we're going to see the precious trolley that brought all of these basics down. We see the Genesect Metallic Signal bringing these Golden Go back out as well into the hand. And we're going to see the evolution of the first one for a single card coin bonus.
Yep, not the answer you're looking for just yet, but still some help here with the Pheasantipity. Also, one more coin bonus. I saw a fancy energy. It is a metal. This is going to be fun. KAZUKI, if he can play this quick enough, maybe there's a world where you take 3 Zoroark knockouts back to back to back. It is a lot to ask.
It is. It absolutely is. We see the extra energy there on that Pikachu EX, having to maintain, like you said, that metal energy on there to carry out the Topaz Bolt. It's 300 damage, but it has the awkward energy that you need to attach to it, and you have to discard the 3 energy from the Pokemon in order to use it. So it's a ton of damage, but there is drawbacks, but it can fit perfectly into this Golden Go Joltik Box deck here, but is KAZUKI going to be able to pull it off?
Wants to do this with the Golden Go.
Ooh.
That is a tricky one because...
Well, also already coin bonus too.
You don't have that resource. You don't have the energies to take this knockout. I'm not sure.
Confusion? Superior energy retrieval?
I mean, you find the energies. There's no supporter that's been used, but it's boss's orders. Oh, he wants to take out the Toadstool. This is just not winning the game, though. You have 15 seconds. You needed 2 prize cards.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, playing it, taking out the Toadstool, having been heavily affected by that Toadstool in the former games. That Toadstool is gone now.
I think both players just heard it's time. And for KAZUKI,
right.
That is heartbreaking. As you had a chance. You could have taken those 2 prize cards. If the turn started for Liam, you have turn 1 and 3 to try to get it done.
Right.
But that's all she wrote.
Yeah, that is kind of, I guess, anticlimactic conclusion between these players. A tie, 1-1 here in our Swiss round 4, but still. They performed so well up here on stage. They gave us a show, Kyle, and we saw some